Hey doing everyone, welcome back. Well, I'm sure you've all heard about what happened in Georgia. Uh, as I'm recording this, it would have been yesterday morning. By the time you're seeing this, it will be, probably 2 days ago by the time I get this posted. Uh, yeah, the high school student who decided that some of his classmates should no longer exist. Yeah, that incident. Well, you know, we hear a whole lot of politicians sending out thoughts and prayers, which is all fine and good. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's important. But that's all they want to do. That's all they want to do is thoughts and prayers. Of course, we want to pray for those families and those communities that are affected by this kind of stuff. But that's all some of these politicians ever want to do. They don't ever want to take any action. They're in a position to do something, and they say, nah, we're good. We're okay with dead kids. In fact, J.D. Vance actually said, it's just a fact of life. And earlier this year, when one happened, right here in my home state of Iowa, Perry, Iowa, right? It's not really close to where I live, but it's in my state. Donald Trump said, we just need to get over it. Really? We need to get over it. It's just a way of life. Right. Yeah, fine. How about you get over it? Maybe we don't want it as a way of life. Maybe there's something that we can do. Do you realize that the last time there was not a school shooting of any kind was 1965? That was the last year where there was no kind of school shooting at all. The last time that there was a school shooting but no one died from it, or the last year I should say, in which there was a school shooting but no one died from it, there was an injury in Cedar Rapids, Iowa back in 1963. 63, a student was injured because he got shot by another student. 64, 65, no school shootings at all. Then in 66, it picked right back up again. I mean, 66 was the year of the Texas Tower, Texas University guy in the tower, right? And that wasn't the only one that year, but there's been at least one every single year, resulting in someone dying every single year since then. That's longer than I've been alive. That's longer than most of us have been alive. Why? Why do we allow it? I don't get it. Why do we allow that? And if I'm coming across as angry in this video, good, because I am, and you should be too. 1965. That was 9 years before I was born. The last time there was no school shooting at the K through 12 level? At the K through 12 level. 1981. There were some college shooting incidents that year, but nothing at the K-12 level. 1981. Reagan had just been sworn in for his first term. I was in first grade. 1981. You realize that Columbine, at the time that it happened, in terms of K through 12 school shootings, when Columbine happened in 1991, that was the deadliest that there had ever been. I mean, yeah, you had the University of Texas, the Tower guy in 1966. That was the deadliest up until that point of any school shooting. But as it pertains to K-12, Columbine, 1999. We always thought that was never going to be topped. 15 dead, 21 injured. 36 total casualties. April 20th, 1999. 6 years after I had graduated high school. We always figured that would be the worst one, right? Nope. Of course not. Because you know what? Let's stick with just high school for a moment. Just high school. Just a few years ago, back in 2018, February 14th, 2018, Parkland, Florida. Parkland High School, Parkland, Florida. 17 dead, 17 injured, 34 total casualties. That's the deadliest high school shooting. High school. But that is outdone by the second deadliest school shooting at the K through 12 level, which was Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. April 24th, 2022. In fact, you know what? As I was prepping to make this video, my wife found video of that shooting online. And that's one that didn't have to go down the way it did. A big part of that was cowardly cops. But that's another story. That's another story altogether. There was a long time when the cops could have done something and didn't in that incident. But the deadliest school shooting, K through 12. Sandy Hook, Newtown, Connecticut. December 14th, 2012. 28 dead and 2 injured. 30 total casualties. So yeah, Uvalde had the most casualties, but Sandy Hook had the most dead. When does it stop? When? What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Well, tell you what, if you listen to the politicians, they'll say, well, we're not going to fix it. That's actually a direct quote from a congressman from Tennessee. I can't remember his name right now, but that was after the Nashville shooting a while back. What was that, a year ago, 2 years ago, whenever that was? They all run together at this point. They all run together. I mean, this year started with one in my home state. You know, Education Week is an organization that tracks school shootings for K through 12. Their criteria: firearm is discharged, someone other than the shooter receives a bullet wound, it's at a K through 12 on school property or on a school bus, and it happens either when school is in session or at a school-sponsored event. Now, they've only been tracking this since 2018. And in 2018, there were 24 shootings, and I don't have the breakdown of death versus injured, but 24 shootings in 2018 with 114 total casualties. 2019, also 24 shootings, 40 total casualties. 2020, oh, we had a drop off because that was COVID year. So, of course we're not shooting up schools because nobody's at school. But there were still 10 shootings and 12 casualties. 2021, oh yeah, we're picking it back up again. We're at 35 shootings and 70 casualties. 2022, 51 shootings and 140 casualties. 2023, 38 shootings and 63 casualties. This year, 2024, this year, 23 already. Already we've had 23 with 49 casualties. Now, my question is, how much do we really love our kids? Apparently we don't, do we? I hear people saying, we're better than this. Are we? Are we really? If we were better than this, don't you think we would actually do something about it? We would actually stop it from happening? But, what's a few dead kids? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a gun guy. I have guns myself. But damn it, there are things we can do. We can enact red flag laws. We can enact safe storage laws. I don't know if I'm fully on board with the assault weapons ban, but that's something we can do. We can tighten down security at our schools. In fact, just the other day I did a video on this about school security. And then this happens. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to ask you to do, every single one of you. Every single one watching this video. First of all, I want you to share it with everybody you know. Everyone. Because I want them to take the same action. I want you to get on the phone, call your congressman, call your senators. Get on the phone with the White House switchboard. I don't care. Call everyone. And at the state level too, get a hold of your state legislators and your governor. We have to do something because it's enough. When our reaction is, well, there's only 4 dead. So it's not that bad. It's only 4 kids dead. Because we're used to the Sandy Hook numbers. What did I say that was? Yeah, Sandy Hook, 28 dead. I mean, of course, that includes the shooter and his mother, but 26 kids. Yeah. When only 4 kids die. Only 4. That's not acceptable. Enough. Contact your legislators, both at the state and federal level. Contact your governor. Contact the President of the United States. I don't care. Get on the phone with the White House switchboard. And you know what? Contact the campaigns of both candidates running for office. Enough is enough. I'll see you next time.